What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Let's get into some Shiba Inu talk as we get into the weekend. Happy Halloween, October 31st, Shiba Inu news. And this is going to be something where we've talked a lot about the SHIB whales buying, but now we have some whales potentially selling. So we're going to be looking at the price action for SHIB and what's happening exactly on the chart. So if you guys have not done so already, make sure you guys all like, comment, and subscribe down below. And let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Please remember, though, guys, this is not financial advice. Always do research and due diligence as we dive into the crypto bubbles. You can see kind of what's going on. Got a little Halloween-themed background. So let me know in the comments, what are you guys dressing up as if you are watching this on this Thursday. Just a fun time of the year. But anyways, let's get back into it. Let's talk about it. And SHIB up 2.4% at the time of this recording. Now, why is this important? Well, as we look into kind of the overall crypto world right now, we have a lot of bullish community members within Shiba Inu, 88% standing there bullish as we currently are recording. And we do get SHIB standing at a $11.1 billion market cap. But as we look into kind of the overall market right now, you can see kind of where everything stands. We're going to look at kind of the fear in terms of the fear and greed index. We're sitting there at a 66 right now, as you can see here on CoinMarketCap, sitting at 2.41. And, you know, some of the bigger storylines that we have going on right now, okay, you have a huge kind of issue going on within what's going to happen within the election, okay? And this is just kind of my thoughts, but it's adding a lot of volatility and uncertainty, and more so just, I think it's called a holding pattern. I think that's what we're looking at, okay? So when I do read these articles about SHIB, for example, and we're going to look into Shiba Inu's price right now, as we get close to that 402 line, okay? We did kind of breach it briefly where we looked on the daily here where we looked like we were going to breach it and then obviously sell off. And then Shiba Inu currently is still waiting to get back above that 2. Okay. It hasn't happened in the last month. We did get a brief tick up. Okay. Ever so briefly. This was where we hit 1947 just a couple of days ago as the market was exploding. But if we look into SHIB on the yearly chart right here, guys, the biggest storyline we have right now is kind of just what's going to happen with the selection. Okay. I'm looking for deregulation. I'm looking for increased kind of how things are going to play out for 2025 and beyond. Or it just could be an absolute shit show. And we do get Gary Gensler for 4 more years and the crypto market crumbles. We get foreign policies impacted. And then all of a sudden, people don't want to have their liability into digital assets. And so I think everybody's just kind of hedging right now. No one's going crazy. We had a little bit of that pump a couple of days ago, but nobody's really going balls to the wall and diving into crypto on a whim, albeit that a lot of the odds makers are saying that there is a strong move for crypto that's going to be coming if Donald Trump was elected, conversely to Kamala Harris. And it's kind of funny. I mean, you either know or you don't know what's going to happen. Policy is going to impact one way or another. And it's just, I'm seeing reports both ways on Kamala. You know, this isn't a political platform, but it is relevant before crypto, because if one gets in versus the other and Shiba Inu goes down 30%, then boom, you know, that's kind of why we have to talk about it. Okay. But Shiba Inu for us, guys, let's get it back above that 2-0 level. And then we need to really start revisiting the 3 and 4s. I think the SHIB community, you know, it's strong, but, you know, it's not forever. Okay. There's a lot of people that I know that are invested in Shiba Inu that really have considered jumping ship, and it's whatever. I'm not going to ever tell you guys what to do with your crypto, buy, sell, or hold. That's on you guys. All right. That's why you guys have to do your own research and due diligence. But all I can do is give you the news and tell you where the whales are at and what they're doing. Okay. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this piece, because 800 billion Shiba Inu sold off. Okay. This is kind of where we look into what's going to be confirmed. And the first one is where we saw SHIB lose almost 4% in value due to the first sell-off. And if this is going to happen, and guys, I do want to share with you guys, this is not FUD. Okay. It's just my thoughts, and I'm relaying this information. These are numbers. This is not FUD. I'm fully aware that Donald Trump could get elected as president, crypto could go parabolic, and we could see the cyclical pattern restart that we saw in 2017, 2021. I know all that. This is just the SHIB news today. So this isn't FUD. And so please keep that in mind. All right. But as we lost 3.57% in yesterday's session, this is where we fell below that 200-day moving average. And a little bit deeper on, if we look into it, that is confirmed by the 50-day moving average on the hourly chart, where SHIB failed to break that resistance level. Now, as we look, and I talked about how important that 402 line is, because that's where we want to establish a new floor, a new footing, so that when we do get some travesty in the crypto world, we don't collapse below it. Okay. So we need some support there. We need a new floor. But this is kind of where you look at what might be ahead for SHIB. There have been some whales and some large holders, okay, quite bearish over the last 40 hours. We always look into the block here for numbers. And that's where you see wallets that have a no less than 0.1%. So more than 0.1% of the supply. They have seen a negative net flow of around 810 billion Shiba Inu since Tuesday. Okay. This is a clear indication of selling by large SHIB holders, which may be justified by the inconsistent market dynamics where we've hit a strong resistance and it's less risky to sell than to watch and hold for a breakout. So that's kind of what I wanted to share with you. And that is what I talked about earlier on. And that is just hopefully driving home that message. It's a wait and see approach. This is not FUD. It's just a whale would rather have liquidated Shiba Inu instead of waiting for the market to make its move. Okay. With the election coming just days away, basically. And then obviously the subsequent impact that will have across the globe, geopolitically, macro, economically, it's going to have a huge domino effect. And obviously the digital assets such as cryptocurrency and meme coins in specific are going to be hit the hardest, in my personal opinion. Okay, so that's kind of where I'm at. That's why I wanted to share with you guys. This is not FUD. It's just showing that whales that have more than 0.1% of the supply, they're kind of being preemptive. Okay, they're kind of hedging their bets. Yeah, I don't really care if it goes down or up, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make it a liquidation when it's less risky to sell versus waiting and holding, hoping that things go in our favor. Just being smart, okay? And yeah, for all the crazies out there that just buy and hold crypto and don't trade it, and they just want to see it go to the moon, Valhalla, whatever. That's a different approach, okay? And everybody's entitled to do whatever they want. Like I said, this is not financial advice. But the whales tend to be a little bit ahead of the curve. So that's kind of where I'm at. And I wanted to share that with you guys here on this Thursday. Happy Halloween for those of you that do celebrate it. Yeah, let me know down below in the comments. What do you think? Do you think SHIB is gearing up for a big negative move? Or do you think the whales are just kind of being little spooked, so to speak? So that's what I got. Let me know in the comments. Also, please, we do talk Shiba Inu and all of your favorite crypto right here on the channel every single day. So make sure you guys all like, comment, and subscribe. Join us. Totally free to follow me. It's more of a follow, not a subscription, here on Twitter and on YouTube. Just give me a follow. Greatly appreciate your support, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.